assembling the BT70E motor mount. The E motor mount has a motor tube, and the motor tube is marked for the centering ring locations around the perimeter of the tube, and there's also a slot cut for the motor hook. It includes a E motor hook, a forward thrust ring, and 2 centering rings. The centering rings have holes punched in them for the shock cord mount. Whether you're using this for a staging kit or for a rocket, both rings can have the hole punched in and can be open, so you need not worry about that. Take your centering ring and your motor hook and insert the motor hook into the slot on the motor tube and slide your forward centering over the motor hook just past the mark on the tube. Take your second centering ring and slide over. And instead, do not slide it all the way on. Stay short of the motor tube where it's marked around the perimeter. You can line the shock cord up with the motor hook if you like. Line the hole up with the motor hook, and you can do that for the forward centering ring as well. Take glue and put around the forward centering ring. And then slide the centering ring until it's on the marks on the tube, all around the perimeter of the tube. On the aft centering ring, also put glue around the centering ring, and then slide until you reach the marks on the tube. The distance from this edge of the tube, the aft edge of the tube, to the centering ring should be about 3/4 of an inch. This allows you to use this motor mount with a coupler on the bottom section for a staging unit. So make sure you have 3/4 of an inch from here to here. Slide until the marks you've slid just to the edge of the last mark on the centering ring. Then put a bead of glue around the centering ring to create a fillet on the opposite side. Do this for the forward centering ring as well. Then on the forward section of the tube, where the motor hook inserts, just on the inside edge of the tube, put a bead of glue around on the inside, just a little bit, like so. And then insert your forward thrust ring, push down onto the table surface so that the forward thrust ring is flush with the forward end of the E-motor tube. This is now completed, and you can set aside to dry. Applying your decal wraps to your fins. The decals have a left and a right side. Take your fins and remove the excess dust from your fins so you get good adhesion for your decal. Do this on a clean table surface. Remove your right side decal and take your fin and line up with the root edge of the fin and we should overlap the leading, trailing, and tip of the fin, but be flush with the root of the fin. And smooth down. Take your left side of your fin and remove it. Turn the fin over and do the same for the other side. Line up with the root edge and overlap the trailing, the tip, and the leading edge of the fin. But we're going to take and remove the decal that's overlapping the fin by using a sharp X-Acto blade or a sharp knife, and follow along the edge of the fin and remove the excess decal from the edge. Do this for the leading, tip, and the trailing edge of the fin. Check that your root of your fin is free of decal and that you've trimmed the edges properly. Then take a black felt tip or paint pen and add color to the edge of the fins to seal the fins and to hide the edge of the fins. Do this on the leading edge and the trailing edge and the tip of the fin. Do this for all three fins. applying the decal booster wrap to your Mach 2 booster tube. Your Mach 2 booster tube has 3 fin slots. Down the center line of one fin slot is a line drawn. This we'll use to locate our wrap around the tube. The bottom says keep clear. So take the left side and peel back partially, and then take your tube, and we're going to apply it clockwise around the tube with the fin slots at the bottom as the same side as the keep clear. Attach the edge of your decal, center, left and right, on the line, and then as you remove it from the liner, smooth on the body wrap, smoothing as you go until it overlaps. Then take a sharp blade and remove the excess decal wrap from the top and bottom of your Mach 2 booster staging tube. Locate your fin slots and take your knife and slice down the center of the fin slot from top to bottom, and then take your knife and follow along the edge of the fin slot to remove the decal wrap from the fin slot. Then take one of your fins and insert it in the fin slot and cut along the edge of the fin, using the fin as a guide, on the front and back section so we can remove the excess decal wrap where the fin is going to glue in place. Remove the decal wrap from the area that was cut. This gives us a surface that we can glue the fin to. Do this for all 3 fin slots.